deaf, they can hear you if you're making a lot of noise, and you also run the risk of running into mines or being attacked by a giant octopus. The enemies will attack you with a variety of ships, depth charges, submarines, and airplanes, and at times naval assault can be quite exhilarating. Other times it's slow and boring. There's a storyline revolving around a fictional plot taking place during World War II, and while this game would have certainly benefited from more polish, you can have a good time with it because of the variety of approaches with which you can attack each mission. I really don't like those stealth games where you have to do A, B, and C in order exactly the way they want you to. So this game has that going for it. Watch this. Marco Rabius would be proud. Plug that guy with a few torpedoes, sink him, and then machine gun the wreckage. We've been watching Naval Assault: The Killing Tide, an Xbox 360 exclusive. If you're looking for something different, check it out, give it a rent. It's even got multiplayer over Xbox Live, so you can blow your friends up and sink them to the bottom of the sea. It's not a game for everyone, but it has its moments, and collecting stars and buying new submarines after destroying everything in sight is frequently rewarding. What? You've lost another submarine? Well, yes, but fortunately I can restart the mission and lose it all over again. This is not just a review of Tiger Woods PGA Tour 11. This is the story of Lord Carnage. Because frankly, I'm surprised this game is still called Tiger Woods PGA Tour 11, because it's just so many syllables. Hey, let's talk about role models. I think it's time that children look up to Lord Carnage. Lord Carnage is not just an amazing golfer. Lord Carnage is an awesome guy. Just look at my man here on the PS3 version. He had to register his hair as a lethal weapon. I'm predicting Lord Carnage PGA Tour 12. And get this, even though Lord Carnage PGA Tour 12 has the same number of syllables as Tiger Woods PGA Tour 12, his fearsome demeanor scared off one of the syllables in his name. Lord Carnage PGA Tour 12 is easier to say, it has fewer syllables, and just look at how amazing his golf game is. He's playing this well while he's drunk. Lord Carnage can cheer and dance like a girl and get away with it because people fear him, including the announcers. They gave him an award just so he would not freak out and kill everybody today. You're not allowed to look at Lord Carnage in a mirror on Tuesdays. Now, I've played the past several Tiger Woods PGA Tour golf games on the Nintendo Wii because they're really great with the motion controls. Terrific games, and I've always enjoyed the series. I like golf games even though I don't play real golf. Because if Lord Carnage knew I was besmirching his sport, he would force-feed me to his army of robotic alligators, named Charlie 1 through 7. This time I'm playing Tiger Woods PGA Tour 11 on the PlayStation 3, and it just kicks so much ass. I'm playing this with the PlayStation 3 controller instead of a motion controller. They showed this game working with the PlayStation Move at E3 2010, so I imagine that's coming out. And the Tiger Woods games are terrific with motion control, but they're equally good with the standard PlayStation or Xbox 360 controllers. Instead of swinging, it's all button timing and strategy, but the whole strategy works exactly the same whether you're using a PlayStation controller, Xbox controller, or the Nintendo Wii Magic motion controllers. Now, most other reviews will talk about technical things that bore me. I'll talk about what I find interesting in this game, which is the background music during the menus. It's terrific. The music during the menus and loading screens in this game is very smooth, easy to listen to, well produced. A nice mixture of techno, trance, and jazz. It's just really slick. Because frequently these sports games will have a collection of pop, rap, and alternative music, which is as painful to listen to as being eaten by robotic alligators. A new feature in Tiger Woods PGA Tour 11 is that you can bring home the Ryder Cup. You can assume the role of captain and tweak matchups on the fly and participate in various competitions, foursomes, four balls, and singles. Now, one of the planned features for Lord Carnage PGA Tour 12 is that you'll be able to compete in the U-Haul Cup. Oh, that's bad. When Lord Carnage is angered, the speed of light decreases.
Shouldn't be that difficult here.
Somebody should tell Kelly that patronizing Lord Carnage is not a good idea.
Well played there.
That's better.
Founder's a torch.
Always. Even Lord Carnage needs to mix up his hairstyle occasionally, and with the Tiger Woods PGA Tour 11 character creation and modification tools, you can do that easily. As long as he proves. There's many outfits to unlock, and as you can see while I'm playing, Lord Carnage is racking up experience. He also has a collection of camels, named after the Smurfs, spelled backwards. You can spend experience on new outfits and increase your character's strengths. Not that Lord Carnage needs any improvement. His favorite camel is named Emer, who's rumored to be the most cheerful. I love the visuals in this game. The sound design is equally impressive. I worship the ground that Lord Carnage walks on, and of course you can play online against your friends. What more could you want? This is without a doubt the best Tiger Woods to date. All hail Lord Carnage.
Not a great swing there. He's caught the rock.
The speed of light has dropped again, and the announcer may have to change his name. This is now getting serious and terrifying. Fortunately, the designers have programmed something into this game which will cheer up Lord Carnage and save the planet Earth.
Just an absolutely gorgeous day we have today. Perfect for being outdoors.
A bunny suit. See, now if that doesn't say I'm a great role model, I don't know what does. Lord Carnage is a silicon-based life form. And if they don't compliment him soon, somebody dies.
Well, Scott, it ended up in the fairway.
That wasn't a compliment so much as it was just a random stupid statement. Let's watch his putting game.
Good-looking stroke.
Back of the cup on this one. Rolls it in for par.
Oh, hey. That was close. I need to show you one other important feature, the Ninja Golf mode. This is the favorite of Lord Carnage and my favorite addition to the game as well. You're not just scored for how poorly you play golf, but in how many people you can hit. You just got to keep that score by yourself. The game doesn't do it for you. That was an omission. They could fix that for the next one. But for this review, I'll put it on screen for you. We can all watch the Carnageometer, which will hopefully appear in Lord Carnage PGA Tour 12. Until then, this is Tiger Woods PGA Tour 11. Another fine addition to the series. Thanks again for the Ninja Golf Assassin mode.
Give me a break. What was that?
Kelly, that was the Ninja Golf Assassin mode. It's like somebody took Tiger Woods' PGA Tour and turned it up to 11.
Yeah, there's a lot of risk out there.
Hey, is this thing hard to learn?
Nah, it's easy.
You're not doing it when you're right at home. Good thing you chose US Bank to manage and grow your money. With our 24/7 support, at least you're not taking chances with your finances.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need a chair.
Media in their genres, because neither of them are good, but they're both strangely enjoyable, at least for short periods of time.
Tracks.
Great. Got a pickaxe?
Who won't need one?
I got the key for that. Right here.
In Free Jack, the plot gimmick is that people from the future were going back into the past right before someone died and stealing their bodies so they could be used for immortality. The plot in this game is immediately forgettable, but the gimmick is in the gameplay, where you are hacking all of these people's minds, and you can jump from body to body within gunfights and take control of other people and machines. How do you put a number rating on something like this? It's priceless. It's like you're just test driving these people's bodies and using them as rental cars. So you drive them poorly, intentionally. I mean, who cares if they get killed off? It only matters if your main characters get killed off. So each level that you encounter has these bystanders standing there, watching massive gunfights right in front of them without moving. Just watching, standing, waiting for you to just mind-jack into them, get them killed, and move on. If only the gameplay was as good as the gimmick, seriously. This is also on PlayStation 3, and it was so much fun to walk bystanders into gunfights. But wait, there's more. You can also create armies of followers by mind-jacking enemies after you've killed them, but not killed them hard enough to actually kill them. You just want to shoot them enough to leave them susceptible to being mind-jacked, but they're strangely not wounded in any way. They're just your mind-jacked slave doing your dirty work. Until the end of the level, in which case they all fall to the ground. Later in the game, you get to create an army of monkeys. Seriously. So that's the good stuff. It's campy, enjoyable science fiction fun. For a short time, because the gameplay is really sloppy. The gimmick is very cool, but it's not used in a masterful way to really enhance the game. It just kind of gets in the way of a game, but at least it brings it above forgettable. Because in some battles, you can take control of some guy working a crane and turn him into a sniper, take out all the enemies from behind, and then go back to your main characters. But the trick here, or I should say the risk behind doing things like that, is that if both of your main characters get killed off, you then lose the battle. And when you leave your main characters, you then leave the worst, stupidest AI ever in control of them. So it's like tossing the keys to your $300,000 Ferrari to a 4-year-old. You can't relax for a second when you know that your main character is being piloted by the computer, because they'll just shoot into the wall. I mean, look at this. Guys, the enemies behind the bookcases, just shooting the books won't help. Maybe they don't like to read. The enemy AI is no better. The combat, which comes level by level, is predictable. And if you're a fan of traditional shooters or games like the Splinter